Hello everyone, it's a beautiful day here at my outdoor guppy setup. And yesterday, we decided to transfer two pregnant female guppies in this white box. And upon checking today, I was surprised that there are a lot of baby guppies already in this white box. And I'm very happy that I transferred the females here. Here, all the baby guppies are guaranteed safe since both females are inside a cage. I also decided to check the conditions of the female guppies inside the cage. And while checking, I noticed that one of the female keeps bullying the other females. And as you can see how the other female keeps chasing the other female. While checking the bullied female, I noticed that her right pectoral fin is damaged already. Supposedly, her pectoral fin should be much longer as seen on her left pectoral fin. And I'm pretty sure the bullied female has been nipping her right pectoral fin, making it shorter than it was before. Anyway, I noticed that only the tummy of bully female becomes small, as seen on her body. It looks like she ain't pregnant already. So I was thinking that she is the only one that gives birth to all of the baby guppies I have in this white box. To make sure that she's not pregnant anymore, I decided to catch her with a transparent cup, and I will be checking here on the sides so it's easier to tell whether she did give birth or not. I realized checking here on this transparent cup is harder, so I decided to transfer her to a viewing tank. While checking the female, I noticed that the gray bead spot turns white already, which means there are no baby guppies present in the tummy. As you can see, this is the picture of her yesterday. She still have boxy shaped tummy and darkened gray bead spot. And today, her tummy looks smaller already. Since she is done giving birth, we will transfer her back to the breeding tub right there at the corner. Before transferring the female guppy here, I haven't done water change in this tub after I went on vacation. So as you can see, there's a lot of fish poops, snail poops, and dirt around the corners. And it doesn't look good at all. So I'm planning to do a siphon and water change first before transferring the female guppy. So I took my DIY siphon hose and fill it up with water. Before siphoning the tub, I decided to move the small tub that I placed in front to make it easier for me to work here. And now let's go ahead and start siphoning all those dirts in this tub. As you can see, there's a lot of dirts at the bottom, and I make sure to siphon most of it. Also, there's still guppies and guppy grass inside this tub, so I make sure to be gentle as much as I can to avoid siphoning the plants and guppies. By the way, it's very important to siphon all these dirts because they also increase ammonia level over time, and it's going to hurt our guppies. After a couple of minutes siphoning the tub, all of the dirts around the corners are now gone, and you can see how clean it is already. Next thing that we are going to do is top up fresh water to the tub. I'm using empty plastic water bottles, and I fill it with water directly from the top. For those who are asking, our water source is deep well, so I don't have much problem with chlorine here. Now let's go ahead and top up the tub with fresh water. As I mentioned earlier, I haven't done any water change yet for almost 10 days already in this tub, so I'm pretty sure that they will love this fresh water that I add here. Also, it's not just the fish that benefits the fresh water, but also the plants and floating algae that I have here. This tub is 90 liters. So we will place additional 10 liters of fresh water to it, a total of 20 liters of fresh water that we will be adding to this tub today. I also noticed that the guppy grass has been growing a lot, so to make more space for guppies, I decided to remove some of the guppy grass from the tub. Those are the two male guppies that we use for breeding here. And I decided to catch them both so you can see them clearly. These are the male neon tuxedo blue guppies. Unlike other tuxedo blues, they have this iridescent on its back, which is really attractive. That's why they are called neon HB blue or neon tuxedo blues. Now let's go ahead and transfer the female back to the breeding tub. Since we just did water change in this tub, it's super risky to release the female guppy right away. So I decided to transfer the female guppy in this blue container. This way, I can acclimate the female first around 5 to 10 minutes before finally releasing her to the breeding tub to avoid getting water shock. While acclimating the other female guppy, I decided to check the remaining female, the bullied female, and I feel sorry for what she's been through inside this cage. As you can see inside this viewing tank, her tummy still looks box-shaped and her gravid spot is still darker, which means she is still carrying baby guppies. You can also notice that her pectoral fin is badly damaged after being nipped by the other female guppy. But luckily, she was able to survive and still looks beautiful. Since it's been 24 hours without giving birth, I'm planning to place her back to the breeding tub, but I will keep monitoring her time to time. Before releasing her back to the breeding tub, it would be better to acclimate her first in this blue container to prevent water shock. It's been 5 minutes also since we acclimate the other female, so we will also catch her and finally release her to the breeding tub. Meanwhile, we will acclimate the remaining female for about 5 to 10 minutes before releasing her. Anyway, all that's left in this box are baby guppies, and right now I'm planning to count all of them one by one. To make it easier to count all of them, I decided to use a blue container where I will be gathering all of the fry here one by one. So let's fill this up with water from the white box. After a couple of minutes, I was able to collect 23 fry from the white box, and unfortunately some of the fry are still very weak, so I still did not catch them to prevent damaging their body. It's been almost 10 minutes since I acclimate the female guppy in this blue container, and hey, I was really surprised there's a baby guppy in it. So then right away I know she will continue giving birth, so I decided to catch her using this cup right away. Place the cage again back to the white box and place the bullied female back to the white box to continue her from giving birth. We will be waiting for a couple of hours, and then let's see what happens if hopefully she will continue giving birth. After a couple of hours of waiting, although there were still few baby guppies left here earlier, I noticed that the number of fry have increased, and I can already see a lot of baby guppies in this white box right now. I'm 100% sure that the bullied female gives birth already, and as you can see, her tummy looks smaller than before. I also took the lonely fry which I left in this blue container earlier, and look at that, it's very cutie tiny little fry. Since it knows how to swim already, I decided to catch it with a cup, and I will be placing it together with its brothers and sisters in this white box. Since the bullied female is done giving birth, I'm gonna transfer her back to the breeding tub. And as usual, I'll be using this blue container to acclimate the female before finally releasing her to the breeding tub. Now it's time to remove the breeding cage from the white box, and we will see how much baby guppies we have here. From what I can see here, there are almost, I think, 50 baby guppies inside this white box. And if you remember on my previous video, we caught first 2 baby guppies from the breeding tub and we place it in this small container. And then we also have 23 baby guppies inside this blue container that we gathered earlier. To finalize, we have almost 50 baby guppies inside this white box, plus 23 baby guppies in this blue container, plus 2 baby guppies in this container, so an estimated of 75 baby guppies from 2 different female guppies, and I'm very happy with the result. For the meantime, let's make this white box as temporary home for our baby guppies, so we will be putting all the baby guppies inside here. I also decided to add fresh water to make the container full. Some of the fry are free swimming already, and some fry are still weak, so it is much better if I will leave them here at the moment. The safest spot is still here, so I decided to keep all of them here. Guppy grass produces natural oxygen, so this will help the baby guppies a lot for the meantime. Female guppy must be very hungry already after giving birth, so I gave her a drop of baby brine shrimps. And I also feed the baby guppies with a small amount of baby brine shrimps, just enough to feed their tiny tummy. So that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I thank you for watching.